Don't do this to yourself. Don't give your ex the upper hand by showing how desperate you are for their love, their care, their attention. Don't do it. You're better than this. If you use the power of silence instead after a breakup, you will help yourself to move on quickly. Aside from that, the no contact rule will help you get the upper hand, and we'll get into that in a little bit. I'll talk to you about that. Number 2. Taking note of this, silence is louder after a breakup. Go completely silent. No drunk dialing. No cryptic social media post WhatsApp statuses. No friends checking her for you. I mean, complete silence. Ghosting. This will confuse your ex even more than you can imagine. Number 3. You will have time to think and to reflect. This method doesn't only aim to make your ex anxious. The person who will benefit from this method is none other than yourself. The power of silence after a breakup will give you time, and basically that's all you need. Time heals wounds, and it's true, my brother. It will hurt for sure, but you can endure that. You're stronger than you think. And if you have time, use it to reflect. Your clouded judgment will soon fade, and you'll be able to think. Use this time to reflect on your self-worth, self-love. How some things basically just don't work out. Self-acceptance. It's okay. Number 4. Tables will turn now. Even if your partner initiated the breakup, they might not be ready for you to give them a silent treatment post-breakup. Now, even if they never say it out loud or to another person, they will definitely at some point ask themselves these questions. What's happening? Why isn't my ex calling me? Doesn't my ex value me? So I break up meant nothing? I mean, do you understand what I'm trying to say when you go quiet? Your ex will also have time to think as well. This will make them feel confused about whether you actually also love them. Lost. And at times your ex might even start missing you and reconsidering. Considering all that I've said, how can you implement the no contact rule? I say number 1, fight the temptation. As I've already pointed out or hinted, calling your ex is the most tempting thing that you will face. Post-breakup, when your partner decides to end your relationship, you want to know why. You want to know if there's a valid reason, etc. You want to talk to this person, and it seems that no matter how much you try to stop, you have this urge to want to clarify things. Remember that your ex may not see it the same way. For your ex, you're starting to become more desperate and needy and a bother, and this may even actually just validate their decision to end your relationship. If you're hoping to get back, it won't happen. Number 2, kiss. I mean, keep it simple, stupid. There can be many situations where you and your ex may need to talk. If you have a child together, or if you need to talk about, say, properties or activities you have together, then it's inevitable. When you feel you have completed the first stage, you can resume communicating with your ex, but remember to limit things. You don't want feelings to come back for this person, right? So, for instance, if your ex asks you a question, answer it straightforward. Don't start asking how they're doing. If you can get together sometime for lunch, for coffee, none of that. It's not important. You've come so far. So don't let that hard work go to waste. Number 3, treat them just like anybody else. Another step on how to win this war is when you absolutely need to talk to your ex. Engage in a conversation as though they were a perfect stranger. You thought you had found the one, the person who you would spend the rest of your life with, but the relationship is over. Calling it quits with the one you love is one of the most painful things you will ever experience in your life. Jedi, I know the feeling. It hurts like it. And well, no matter that what the reason is, there's no easy way to deal with it. To be honest, we have different ways to cope with the pain of breaking up. But did you know that there's one thing that you can do for yourself to not only help you heal quickly, but to have her really wonder if she did the right thing and possibly even come running back to you? There is now. Today, it's not uncommon for people to sort of run to social media and talk about their heartbreak experience. The minute it happens, once someone breaks up with their partner, the first thing they do is you go post about it. Social media, Facebook, Twitter, wherever. Some will choose to chase their ex, start stalking them to the point that their ex would probably even block them on social media and everywhere else. I mean, I understand it hurts to be dumped by the person that you loved the most. It hurts to know that you will never be with them anymore. But well, this video has a very interesting revelation for you. So keep watching. Don't blink. I've got you covered today. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. This is my YouTube channel. Today's video sponsored by Passion Air. It's a Ghanaian airline that operates in Ghana. Log on to flypasianair.com and book your ticket today if you want to fly safely, affordable, and conveniently from one John city to the next. They also have a Fly Passion Air app, so check it out in the Google Play Store or App Store. Back into the video. So there are two things you urgently need to do for yourself if she just broke up with you. One is to activate the power of silence. Two is to implement the no contact rule. Now in this video, I'll be sharing with you 4 ways that silence can benefit you after a breakup and exactly how you can implement the no contact rule as well. You may be curious to know why silence after a breakup is important. Well, now that you and your partner have decided to call it quits, there will be misunderstandings, uncle feelings, hurt, and of course, even anger. And it's novel to feel that you want to resolve the issues surrounding the breakup. After all, the time that you've spent loving each other is worth it, right? While by practicing the silence and the no contact rule, you're giving yourself a chance to analyze the situation objectively. But what does silence and no contact rule mean? Exactly as the term suggests, it means that you will cut off any form of contact with your egg and you stay silent. Even if you know your ex's phone number by heart, don't attempt to call. You stay quiet and just cut off everything that has something to do with your ex. This will give you the time you need to deal with the process of breaking up. This is the hardest part of the process, but it's the most crucial and critical part for you to move on. I agree it's not going to be easy, and there will be many times that you will get the urge to contact your ex, but fight it. Time will test you, but don't give in into the temptation to post anything about the breakup or attempt to do anything to catch your ex's attention. When you're hurt and confused, you tend to be more vulnerable than you usually are. Chances are you will be susceptible to actions that you will most likely regret later. Just stop and think. Breathe. Ask yourself, is this the path that you actually want to take? I mean, yes, you're hurt and you still love your ex deeply, but begging or trying to contact her or talk wouldn't help your already damaged relationship. You actually might be pushing your ex away. Further from you is staying quiet and cutting all communication. The best revenge, I think it could be if your ex hurts you so much or is trying to push you away. Do you actually want to beg that person to stay in your life? Do yourself a favor and stay quiet. Listen, the best revenge that you can do is not to react at all, or at least don't let your ex know that you are hurt. Silence gives you space. It gives you time to think about everything that's happened, and it's also very effective whether you want your ex to come back or if you just want the fastest route to move on. Almost all people will respond to silent treatment because it sparks curiosity and anxiety at the same time. Remember this quote: silence is the best answer to someone who doesn't value your words. Here are 4 ways silence can benefit you after a breakup. Number 1, you will have the upper hand after a breakup. Most people will still do everything they can to contact their exes. Some people will even suggest that they still be friends while working on the relationship. Please, I beg you,